Business at Land Rover is booming. The British brand is selling more cars than ever before, with one car rolling off its Halewood production line in Liverpool every 82 seconds. And from early next year, these successful models will be joined by this, the all-new Discovery Sport.
Although it's not a direct replacement for the discontinued Freelander, the Discovery Sport slots into the range below the full-size Discovery. Yet despite its Land Rover name badge, the latest model takes its cues from the more expensive Range Rover Evoque and Sport. This stylish approach continues inside, where you'll discover slick Range Rover inspired design and high-grade materials, and you also get a versatile 7-seat layout. Overall, the car feels classy, stylish and upmarket, a big step forward for Land Rover. However, don't just take our word for it. We headed to Liverpool Docks, not far from Land Rover's Halewood factory, where we asked locals what they thought of the new Discovery Sport.
I like it very much.
I think it's great. It looks very streamlined. I like the way you can go pretty much anywhere in it, but it's got kind of like the luxury of like your nice BMW kind of sports car kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, it's a really, really nice car. I think certainly it's got the space that sort of family of our growing size would certainly benefit from. Keep the kids quiet in the back as well, which would be quite nice.
It's lovely.
It's really
nice.
stylish.
Classy, actually.
Yeah.
I love the seats, the interior. Really nice.
Given the Discovery Sport shares many of its underpinnings with the Range Rover Evoque, it's no surprise it drives in a very similar fashion. There's the same sharp, direct steering, decent body control, plenty of grip. In fact, it feels very composed and agile for a 4x4 on the road. Under the bonnet is the familiar 2.2 litre diesel engine from the outgoing Freelander. It's not the most refined unit in the world, but Land Rover have now mated it to the 9-speed gearbox that made its debut in the Evoque last year. As a result, it feels quite eager, but it's not the most refined. There's a bit of diesel clatter when you extend it. However, Land Rover have done a good job of isolating it when you're sort of cruising on the motorway, so it's not too bad, but it's probably best to hold out for the new Ingenium engines, which are due to debut in the car middle of 2015. There's more to the Discovery name than just a new badge, because like its big brother, the Discovery Sport has a third row of seats. Now, Land Rover call it a 5+2 layout. Access to the third row is a little cramped, but once you're there's enough space for adults on short journeys. The Discovery feel extends to the rest of the interior as well. You know, there's lots of good quality materials. Everything, it's got a real classy look to it. You know, you feel like you're in an upmarket premium product. There are little letdowns. The infotainment screen, for instance, is the same as on the Evoque, and it's starting to feel a little bit old-fashioned. But other than that, it feels very upmarket.
So, the Discovery is more stylish, sharper to drive, more refined and practical than the old Freelander. But what's it like off-road? What better place to find out than Land Rover's brutally challenging off-road course at Eastnor Castle in Herefordshire?
Of course, as you'd expect, off-road, well, it's a Land Rover. So thanks to its clever terrain response button here, it can tackle the sort of terrain that most normal compact SUVs would struggle with. Literally uphill, down dale, through streams, the Discovery Sport just takes it in its stride. So, has Land Rover got another winner on its hands? Well, on the evidence of our short test drive, the answer has to be a definite yes. But we'll have to wait until early next year when we can put it head-to-head with its direct rivals before we deliver our definitive verdict.